Good morning everyone. We are starting the video a little bit of a mess. I would say it's the morning, it's barely the morning. As you can tell from the title, we are doing a day in the life of someone in burnout. I have explained this in quite a few of my vlogs recently because it's affected my life quite a lot, and I'll go into it a little bit more because I don't want to do a big chat at the beginning of the video, but I thought I'd just explain what I'm doing now and start the vlog. It is 11:30 and I am tired. Last night I did not sleep well, and the night before I didn't sleep well. Last night was just I think it's an autistic thing as well, where basically sometimes I get stuck in, right, it's so freaking, right, give me a sec. It's so weird to talk about. So if you don't understand, you're fine. I completely get why you don't understand it, but basically sometimes I'll get stuck in my own dreams where my body will wake up, and it's not sleep paralysis because I can move, I'm fine, I know I'm awake, but I'm still in my dream, and it's just really, really stressful, and it makes me feel sick. And then last night I felt sick for quite a while and I couldn't get back to sleep. So very interrupted sleep last night. And then the night before, summer holidays, our neighbours, I think the parents are away and the 17-year-old girl is the only one left. And she decided to wake us up at 1:30 by screaming Carrie Underwood. I don't know if it was a party. I don't know if she just decided she wanted to scream Carrie Underwood, but it woke me up. Was not happy, took forever to get back to sleep. So I've had 2 days of bad sleep, which for me is not good. I do not do well with no sleep. So, tried to have a lie-in, but then Oakley barked at the food delivery at like 10, which I know is a lie-in, but not really for me. So I've literally just been on TikTok, and that's currently what I'm doing as well. Jack has just went and bought me an energy drink to try and get me awake a bit. Like, not him. I have requested to try and get me awake a little bit. I have things I want to do today. I'm going to try, but with burnout, it's difficult. I'm going to chat a little bit more later about how I'm going to try and get things done. But I'm going to sit on TikTok for a little bit longer, and then I'll chat to you some more. Oh, and I am, like, going back to the mess thing, I have 2 spots that popped during my sleep last night, which is just awful because they just feel like crusty. I forgot to take my mascara off before I went to bed last night, and then my plaits are, look at that, God. I put my plaits in to try and get my hair big for Pride, then it rained Pride, so I just kept the plaits in, and then I haven't took them out because I don't want to deal with my hair, but they're coming out today. But that's why big jumper, it's July, and I've got to wear a big jumper in the house because I'm cold. What's going on? Honestly, if you're in the northeast, or basically just in the UK, what is going on with the weather? I'm very, very grateful because the rest of the world is struggling, but why is there so much rain and coldness in July? It's crazy. And it's a little while later now, so now I'm going to try and make a list of things I wanted to do today, because currently, with the burnout, I cannot hold anything in my head for like long periods of time. I woke up with a list of things that I want to do today and I've already forgotten what they are. So I want to write them down. I'm going to try and remember what I wanted to do and then write them down, because otherwise I will 100% forget. So I'm going to try and do this in the morning, so I know for like the full, well, I say morning, like midday now, but still. So I can still try and remember everything that I want to do for the whole day. But this is exacerbated by this no sleep, the forgetfulness, but it is part of burnout. So really quickly, I'll explain the situation with the burnout in case you are new or you aren't like that familiar with autistic burnout. So I've been in burnout for I think 3 months now. I'm not entirely sure how long it's been. It's been a while. I'm definitely coming out of the end of it. Nothing in particularly happened with my burnout. It just came and it happened, and now I'm having to deal with it, which is fine. Sometimes it can come from something. Neurotypical people also get burnout, but that normally tends to stem from a lot of stress, a lot of change, things like that, whereas autistic burnout is a little bit different. Autistic burnout tends to go on for months and months, and it can take a really long time to kind of come out of the end of it, and it goes up and down throughout the time, but to come out of burnout takes a really long time, and that's what's happening. I definitely feel like I'm on the way up. There are more, well, they're probably even good days and bad days now, whereas it used to just be like a lot of bad days where I couldn't get anything done. I would struggle. So I have ADHD as well, and when I'm in autistic burnout, my ADHD gets quite bad as well. I'm not on any meds or anything, so there were days where I literally couldn't get up off the settee. I couldn't get my brain working to do the work that I needed to do. I have also started having more plans now, so those days are taking it out of me a little bit more as well, because I definitely, like I say, I'm on the way out of it, so I'm feeling comfortable making plans again. And I've also made a new friend who I love, so I'm kind of like making plans with them regularly because I want to like get to know them better, and I am completely okay with that. But it just takes a little bit of a while to get back into normal routine. And recently we've had mine and Jack's anniversary. We went to Manchester, which I vlogged, so I'll leave that above. We had my birthday at the end of May, where we went to Leeds. We went to Manchester the week before for our anniversary because we had Hosier, and then I had Pride at the weekend. So it's been great having plans, because I feel like my burnout came from me feeling like really super lonely, being too much in the house, stuff like that. So it's been amazing having plans, but it makes it difficult to kind of get back into a routine. So that's what's happening currently. If you have more questions on burnout, leave them below. I can talk more in depth, but I wanted to do this more like a vlog rather than like specifically talking about burnout. So we're gonna make a list. The only thing that I can remember is I wanted to film a YouTube video, and that's a big one. That the video that I'm wanting to film today is a sit down video about autism. So I wanted to do it because basically my uploads went a bit weird and I uploaded on different times than I thought I was going to, so I needed a video for Thursday's upload, and this is a video that I kind of like had in the back burner for a while to just throw in when I need an upload. I was like, amazing, I'll do that. But because I'm feeling a bit like today, I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to get it done. I'll write it down and maybe we'll get it done. I mean, it's, what day is it? It's Wednesday, so I need this video for tomorrow. I literally can't remember the other things I need to do. I literally woke up when I was getting out of bed and getting ready. I was repeating the things over and over in my head that I wanted to do today, and I just can't remember what they were. Oh, there was something I really wanted to do. I can't remember what it is. I have no idea. There was definitely something. It's completely gone. I have no idea what it was that I said I needed to do. Anyway, I don't feel up for filming that video right now. I think I'm going to plan that video. I think I might put something on the TV. I don't know what, because I still haven't found any YouTubers I like to watch. I can't find any because James and Carrie just never upload, and I also feel really weird about the whole children online thing, so I'm kind of going off watching them as well. So I literally have no one I'm subscribed to that I watch regularly. I've been watching a channel called Jits Into the Sunset, which is like a van life / travel channel, but they only do like one video a month, if that. I need to find people to watch that don't post about kids, post semi-regularly. So I can't watch YouTube. So I think I might just try and find a movie, take some time, look at scheduling stuff, because I always end up looking at YouTube and YouTube scheduling. I'm literally going to just take it as it comes and do things when I feel like doing them. If it means that they don't get done, that's fine. That's okay. It doesn't matter. The things that are on my to-do list, apart from the YouTube video, don't need done today, but I'd like to get them done. So I'm gonna sit, schedule, plan this video, see how I feel about it, because if I plan it, I might feel a little bit better about filming it. Hopefully my caffeine will kick in a bit more then, and then I can feel a little bit more like entertaining, because I'm sorry if I'm a bit monotone at the minute. It's one of those things where it takes a lot out of me to get my voice going up and down like what I like it to be. And I don't want people to think that I'm putting on a facade for YouTube. I enjoy having my voice go up and down, and I'm very like animated and stuff like that. I do feel like that is my true self, but sometimes it's just really hard to get it to come out of me. So I'm sorry if I'm monotone. I'm gonna get on with what I said I was gonna do. video, it actually was easier than I thought. Once I start getting thoughts about what I get angry at people saying to me. Did that make any grammatical sense whatsoever? No. Once I got going, I was fine. We've now broke for lunch. Jack is here. Do you want to say hello? He's eating his lunch with me, and I think we're gonna watch a new girl. What else did I do? Oh, I also had a look at my protein because we are in need of some supplements. Is that the right word? Vitamins, whatever. We're in need of both. So I was having a look for me. Managed to actually make my salad, which I haven't done in a few weeks because it's a really, really simple recipe. If you want to know more about it, I'll leave the link to a day of eating above. It's a really, really simple recipe, but it still requires like executive function, which sometimes I just don't have the room for, but I managed to do it today. I'm very excited. So we're gonna eat. If you can hear that noise, by the way, it's Oakley chewing, and it's also my computer. My computer's fan is rackety. But yeah, we're gonna have lunch. I felt like I needed my headphones, so the headphones are on. One thing I've learned from this like burnout is how important these are to me. Like, it took me so long to realize that when I have these on, I feel better. And I don't know, like, I don't think it's like all to do with the noise cancelling. I think it's more just like it's all encompassing, because the music's like all encompassing as well. It's not so much like noise cancelling, because if anything, I feel a little bit scared that I can't hear anything in the house, but it just makes me feel so much better. I want my food to settle down a bit before I try and attempt to film this video, so I'm gonna do some stuff that I needed to do. I'm gonna look at spas in the northeast for my friend's birthday in September, because we're thinking we'll go to a spa day. And I also want to look at the Lake District places to stay, because every September I go to the Lake District, and last year Han, my sibling, started joining, so I want to make sure that they have enough time to get time off work. So I'm going to have a look into like YHAs and stuff like that and see where we want to do this year, because I think we want to try a different part of the Lake District. Normally we just stick around Ambleside, but it would be nice to go somewhere different and maybe be near a Scarfell Pike to maybe do it. I don't know, but we'll see. I found an exciting option, but I don't know if that's going to work with Han, so I'm going to have a look into it. Right, the plaits are coming out. I still don't feel up for filming, but I want to try sell them off. When I feel like this, normally my trick is to get ready as if I'm going to do it, because for these types of tasks, it's not the lead up to it, it's the actual thing that I don't want to do. So I'm going to do the lead up to it. And then if I still don't feel like it, I still don't feel like it. It's not the worst thing in the world if I don't do it. It's annoying, don't get me wrong, but really hurt my thumb. Very hard to do anything when you've got a sore thumb. So I'm just going to get ready to do it. I'll get all the way up to it. I'll move my camera here. I'll get ready, and then I'll see how I feel. And then if I don't want to do it, if I feel like it's really, really not going to work, I'll not do it. We're manifesting that I am going to though. But yeah, my thumb, right? So last week, Friday, I was opening our back gate, and the latch for the back gate is rusty. It's rusty, okay? And that works really well for safety wise. People can't get in the gate. It's really, really hard to move. But I was opening the gate for Jack, yanked it, and the latch yanked onto my thumb, took my thumb and my nail backwards. So my nail, Jack was still out of the house. He was at the shop just down the road, and I had to ring him and be like, I 100% think that I've just ripped my nail off the nail bed, because it started to bleed straight away. It was throbbing, like throbbing. So I was like, I think I've ripped my nail off the nail bed. Can you come home? So he ran from the shop home, and we were both kind of trying to inspect it, because we literally couldn't tell how bad the damage was, because it was just blood. And I didn't want to, so my nails are long. If you're a subscriber, you've seen them before. Like, my nails are, this is the nail that's hurt. It's freaking long. They need redoing, because they were Pride nails, and Pride is done now, so they need redone because they're too long. And because it's long and it's gel, we didn't know if the gel was like keeping the nail on the nail bed because it was hurting so much. I didn't want to touch it to find out. So we were trying to figure out what to do. I rang my mama because my mama worked in a doctor's surgery. So she tends to be like, she's not a doctor. She was just, I said just a secretary. That's negative. I don't like, she was a secretary, but obviously she worked with doctors a lot. So I tend to ring her for medical stuff. And she told me to get a bandage, just wet the bandage to cool it down so I could see how bad it was. And once it had cooled down, I checked the nail wasn't going to come off. It was fine, and the nail didn't even break. My nails are freaking super strong. It's absolutely insane. Tiger, who does my nails at Scullin, we always laugh because when we're chopping them down, because my nails are so long, every time I get them done, we have to chop them down because they're real. She laughs because the clippers hardly go through my nail. They are so freaking strong. And it didn't break, like it ripped so hard, we thought it had come off the nail bed. And the nail didn't even snap, but there's a huge bruise underneath it. I don't know if you'll be able to see it on camera. Hang on. I don't know if you can see like this dark bit. That's entirely a bruise. So it's a bit sore. I haven't been able to do anything. It's definitely getting better now because obviously it happened Friday and today it's Wednesday. It's definitely getting better, but oh my god, is it sore. There we go. Big. The shadows across my face, that's how big my hair is. Right, I need to get changed because now that my hair is big and out, this jumper feels too much sensory stuff for me. I also want to put some makeup on and tame it, put some hairspray on it. I can't brush through it because it'll just go boom. So yeah, let's go get ready. There we go. Basic makeup's on. Hair has been put on with hairspray has been put on the hair. It's very, very puffy, but I enjoy it. I'm going to set up the camera now to film, and then I'm going to see how I feel.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before I knew. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the hall of shame.
Right, I'm going to go film the video now. You're in position for the video. I've got my iPad for the notes that I made before. I have water. I need to figure out a thumbnail for it. You'll have seen this already because I'm pretty confident that I'm going to put the video I'm about to film up before this one. So I need to think through a thumbnail. I could do the standard like looking at the iPad thing, but I've done that on loads recently. I have no idea. What do I do? I just do like at the camera. I'm not sure. I think I might film the video first and then figure it out. Is there an order that I need to write these in? Not write them, say them. Nah. We'll do it in order. We'll just do them. Can you see the iPad there? I don't really like the iPad being on show, but put it on my knee. That'll do. Right, I shall see you after I finish this video. I've just finished filming. I'm absolutely boiling. My camera is going to overheat, so I'm going to have like half an hour out on TikTok, I think, because then I need to take the thumbnail. I also want to turn the ring light off because I can feel the heat coming off it. So yeah, I don't feel like it went well. I feel like I didn't really articulate myself very well, but it's what's going to happen when I'm burnt out. Maybe I'll redo the video again, like in the future if I'm editing it and I'm just like, Sarah, what are you even talking about? But I'm gonna have a TikTok break. Right, I've done the thumbnail. I have gone to collect Jack from his office because he just doesn't realise what time it is and he works till like 5:30. The plan now is we've had a change of clothes because I'm actually going to go over to my grandparents because they have texted me to say my little sisters are there and I don't get to see them that often. I only get to see them when they're there and when my grandparents remember to text me. So they've texted me saying that they're there till tomorrow. So we're going to go over and see them. And then we kind of are a bit up in the air with the plans. I am 100% not going to be able to do anything after I've seen them. I know this for a fact. Are you having the conversation too? Do you want me to tell you? We're going to... no! Get off me! That was not... You're being a naughty boy at the minute. Go find Dad. He ripped up a parcel yesterday as well. He's going through a weird phase. We don't know what's happening. Yeah, I'm 100% not going to be able to do anything after I've seen them because I am the fun sister that completely plays with them, chucks them in the air, all that kind of stuff. So overloaded afterwards. We aren't sure how long I'm going to stay for because They're young. They can't regulate their emotions very well. Sometimes they're just not in the mood for us to be there. Sometimes they are. So we're gonna go off. No, they aren't for you. Oakley, stop it. We got, hang on, I'll show you what he's after. Look how cute they are. No, go on your bed. I don't trust you. These, look how freaking cute. Hang on. Adorable. We're not doing an autumn haul because I've seen people have already started doing that. That's ridiculous. It's July, but these were in Hobbycraft and Jack absolutely adores pumpkins, so we got some. There's a few colours in there. That's moved because it was in the background of my shot.
Okay. It's just...
Oh my god.
That's definitely been root rotted.
So the plant that I moved in the video before that you saw, it's got no roots.
Probably does.
They're probably in
just
the
mush
soil.
in yeah.
Oh, it got root rot. We don't know how it happened.
Well, not how it happened.
How?
The soil was too wet for too long.
But we don't know how it happened though.
I think the soil's been rubbish.
Was it when we got it though? I can't remember where we got that.
I think we got it, and I think it was root bound. So I don't think I could get all the soil out, and I think it's just too dense. So then I think we just couldn't save it.
Well, your Calathia's there currently. It can't stay there, there's not enough light. I would say you'll never know, but that plant's dead. Oh, I love that plant.
Yeah.
We haven't killed off that many plants, to be fair. We've killed off now an aloe, a Chinese evergreen. We killed off the pala palm, a bonsai. No, can you remember the old one in the flat?
Oh, right, yeah.
What was it? Asparagus plant. Now that I'm listing them, there are quite a few actually.
I mean, this has been over like the space of like 6 or 7 years.
Yeah.
Like, it's not...
Just all the plants that we had when we lived at the flat, to be honest. The Monstera is the only one that survived.
There's a couple that aren't doing too well upstairs. I'm trying to save them. But
Oh really? Oh, which one?
Calathea.
Calathea. What's that one then? That's not Calathea then.
Alocasia.
Alocasia. We got this from Hannah and Jack, my sibling and Jack. Have a shared bond over plants now, so every time Han sees a plant that Jack will like, they just buy him one, which is really, really lovely. Jack also does the same, but just Jack hasn't been around any plants recently. So we've acquired a philodendron. We've got quite a few off hand, to be honest. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, you can go. Yeah, so it depends what kind of mood my siblings are in as to how long we're going to stay. We're either going to stay for an hour, both of us, then I'm going to come back, Jack's going to go to the gym, or...
While you're doing this, I'm just put your flowers in water, otherwise they'll dry out.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to come in and explain my flowers in a second to them as well. Or we'll go, Jack will leave me there, Jack will go to the gym and then pick me up from them. I hope you get what I mean. And it just depends what kind of mood they're in. I'm not going to be able to do anything once I get back. I'm not going to plan anything in. Like, I need to edit that video, but I'm not going to be able to sit down and do anything. Because they're kids, because they're like, oh God, how old are they now? 7 and 5. They're loud and they have toys that are loud. So it's a lot of sound, a lot of touching, a lot, like, that sounds bad. Let me rephrase that. Did you hear what I just said? I mean like touched out, like because they like being held and picked up and stuff like that, so I'll be like touched out. And they have no concept of my autism, so they can't be quiet or anything. They have no idea. I don't even know if they know that I have autism. If I come back whilst Jack goes to the gym, I'm probably going to end up playing on Skyrim. Sometimes I can't even do that though because I'm so like overloaded. So we'll see how this goes. The thing is, right, I can choose not to go to preserve me not being overloaded, but I see them so little. I'm fine with being overloaded for the rest of the night and potentially feeling a bit off tomorrow to see them because I hardly ever see them. So there's a trade-off and I'm deciding to make that trade-off because I'll only see them for like 2-3 hours tops. I'm fine with it. Anyway, Jack's gonna do my flowers. So this morning came in the post a Wild and Bloom delivery because Jack has bought me a flower subscription for some reason. I don't know why. He says just to be nice, which is really, really lovely. So it's just what was it called? The Florist's Choice.
Yes.
So we're not entirely sure what flowers are in it, but...
Tells you actually in one of them, that one.
What have we got? Oh, I can't pronounce them. I don't know how to pronounce them, but it's gonna be really pretty. I love Blooming Wild. I think they're so cute. I love the idea. Jack also sometimes loves being a florist, so he gets to play florist. Have you picked a vase? Excuse the kitchen, it's an absolute tip.
Probably
Awesome.
the one that's gonna fit the best.
Yeah, we need to buy a new one. I was saying, if it's now a subscription, we're gonna have to buy a better vase because all the vases are too tall and thin, so they don't have the room to like spread out. But I absolutely love Blooming Wild. I just feel like they're such a nice thing that you get to watch them bloom rather than them come in full bloom, and then you don't have to worry about getting them delivered in time and stuff. I love them, so I'm very, very grateful. Thank you very, very much.
Okay.
So you sorting that and then we'll go, yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome. We are back home. We had a lovely time. Tabitha was obsessed with Jack, which was lovely. And Poppy was actually quite like happy with me today, wasn't she?
Yeah.
She's normally not. She's normally not a fan of me. So it was really nice. We were in the garden, which was lovely. We ended up just running around loads, and then Tabitha was like, Jack, can you bath me? Wasn't she? Which was so sweet. Yeah. So yeah, it was really cute. We ended up doing neither of what we said. We just both stayed there for ages. So Jack hasn't been to the gym. Currently just cooking tea. I'm on my chair because it sounds stupid, but I don't have the energy to sit on the bar stool. Bless you. I don't have the energy to sit on the bar stool because they're just uncomfortable. And Jack has sorted my chicken. It's in the oven. We're about to have tea. What are you having? Oh, you both, eh?
I'm having vegan katsu curry.
Delightful. Hello everyone, it's now a few days later. Oakley's wanting to be involved as usual. After we had tea, we just watched some New Girl. I was tired, so that was it. Like I said, because I made the decision of spending time with Poppy and Tabitha, I had to like know that I was gonna give up like the rest of the night, even though we were there for way longer than we thought we were gonna be. I was fine with being like, yeah, I'll just feel a little bit overwhelmed for the rest of the night and maybe the next day. I was all right the next day. I definitely felt like the day that I filmed this was, I don't know, not the best days. Like filming that video of what not to say to an autistic person, I felt really like I didn't do that video well. When I was doing it, I had to stop. Obviously I edit it, so you guys wouldn't have seen that if you've watched the video, but I had to like stop after every sentence and give myself like a 5-second break to try and rethink of where I was in my words and to try and phrase sentences correctly. Like sometimes I'd just be saying the words and it wouldn't be the correct order, it wouldn't be coherent, so I just had to keep giving myself breaks. And then when I was editing back, I was like, I don't feel like I'm articulating myself very well. But a lot of you guys have enjoyed that video, so I'm very, very pleased. Afterwards, I didn't feel like it was like my best work, but I'm glad people are enjoying it and I feel like it's a valuable one. I also felt like I just went like too sassy. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel like I presented myself very well, but never mind. That's it. I can't help it. Like I said, things are going to happen like that when I'm in, see, I forgot the word for it now. What am I in? Burnout. Jack's just coming home, so hang on. But that is going to be it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any requests for particular videos you want to see, please let me know. Comment, use the anonymous comment thing that's in my description. Please make sure to like the video and subscribe if you are new. It really helps to grow my channel and I'll do more videos. But even if you don't do any of that, thank you so much for watching and I shall hopefully see you in another video. Bye.